I want to play a couple things for viewers because this is really important. We were discussing actually with Rachel just last night in our special coverage. Chairman Thompson had said something that sounded like he would not ever see his committee as having the authority to refer a criminal case to DOJ. I also asked another committee member about it. Take a look.
That is still something that the committee is working through as we continue to collect evidence and as we present it to the public. So there's not a determination made on that, but I can say personally, from my own perspective, that this man, he broke the law.
The panel could recommend that DOJ charge Trump with some sort of crime or crimes related to Jan Fields. Could the panel do that? No. You're ruling it out right now.
We don't have the authority.
Quote, we don't have the authority. Fact check, false. There is a method for Congress to both do contempt referrals and to make criminal referrals. Now, that may have been something of a misstatement because actually Chairman Thompson then spoke again to NBC just today.
It's not off the table. A criminal referral is not off the table.
Well, who said it was off the table?
I think some people might have interpreted your comments yesterday to be that.
Well, that's some people.
Now, Mr. Thompson has a lot of respect in the committee, but this does sound like a somewhat politician's response. That's some people, but in all fairness and accuracy, he did say yesterday they don't have the authority, and that would recommend or present for us the visibility of a rare public split over this issue. Consider what Liz Cheney said, quote, the committee has not issued a conclusion regarding potential criminal referrals. She made a point of sharing that in public, Emily and Maya, and it would seem that while this has been a very airtight case thus far, and they don't clearly want to get into this question until the end, this would seem to be spilling into the open, the debate over whether to indict. And so, Maya, we've discussed before, there's no automatic switch. There's nothing the committee can do that can make DOJ charge. But there is a possible authority they can use or not, and they have the authority of this bully pulpit. They can end this thing by saying there's a case to charge him, or they could say nothing, or they could say we don't think there's a case to charge him. What do you think of this spilling out in the open now, Maya?
Well, I think what we're hearing is the fact that people are still trying to game out what's the best position. Committee. And, you know, as we know, these are people elected to office. They have constituents. Their constituents also have feelings about this. And I think that's part of what we're hearing is that there are folks saying, look, if it was you or me, Ari, we would be already under investigation. We would be under investigation based on the news headlines. Quite a number of public integrity cases out of Department of Justice, out of U.S. attorneys' offices have arisen from news headlines. We already know that there's the ability to investigate, and frankly, I think there should be an investigation just based on what we know that's in the public eye. Whether members of Congress take a position to use their bully pulpit to demand an investigation is much more of a political calculus, I think, for some, about what they think the best road is. I will say, because you know how I feel, Ari, I don't think I've kept it a secret. But at the same time, you know, you can imagine them being cautious about making sure they are not appearing to be acting as partisan